All right, diving right in. We've got Reims versus Lyon coming up, and let me tell you, this one is huge. Absolutely massive for the League One table.
Definitely a big one.
Oh, yeah. We're talking a 3-point spread.
Yeah.
Just 3 points between third and eighth place.
Tight at the top.
Unbelievably tight. And both these teams, right in the thick of it, battling it out.
Absolutely. It's going to be an exciting one.
What I find so interesting is you look at the table and you think, oh, these two teams, pretty evenly matched, but they've gotten there in very different ways.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, totally different path.
Reims just slightly behind Lyon, hoping, I think, to use that home advantage to their benefit.
Oh, yeah, home advantage is going to be massive in this one.
But then you've got Lyon coming in hot,
Yes.
undefeated, and it was 6 matches?
6 matches in League One, yeah, and they've had a real knack for away games as well.
Which is something that, you don't always see.
Yeah, for sure, not always the case.
So, you've got that in the mix. And then to make things even more interesting, Reims has a new manager, Luka Elsner. That adds a whole nother layer, right?
A whole new layer of intrigue, yeah, absolutely. Especially when you think about Elsner's history against Lyon. I mean, the guy's never lost to them.
Has he ever? Wow.
1 win, 3 draws. I mean, that's got to be playing on the minds of those Lyon players.
Right. Like you've got to be thinking, if you're Lyon stepping onto that pitch, you're thinking, this guy again.
Yeah, this guy's got our number.
This guy's got our number. And it's not just the manager. I mean, let's not forget, Reims is undefeated in their last 7 home matches against Lyon.
Wow, 7.
7. Like, that is a serious home advantage.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Speaking volumes, for sure.
But I've also noticed, and I'm curious to get your take on this, the last 6 matches between these two have all been pretty low scoring, under 2.5 goals every time.
Yeah, that's a great point. It really points to this being a very, very tactical battle.
Like a real chess match kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we know Lyon's success has been built on this possession-based style. Controlling the tempo, patiently waiting for openings.
Right.
But Reims, under Elsner, has shown a real discipline, willingness to absorb pressure, hit on the counter.
So do you think we're looking at something that's going to be a little bit more, like you said, chess match rather than just like,
goals galore?
Yeah, goals galore.
I mean, it's certainly possible,
Yeah.
And this is where Lyon's strong away form comes into play. They've only lost their first away game this season.
Wow.
Which suggests that they're very, very comfortable playing in hostile environments.
Yeah.
But, Reims' stadium has been an absolute fortress for them against Lyon.
It's like their kryptonite, right?
Almost.
Like they come in there and it's just like all the momentum just goes
out the window.
Out the window, yeah.
Yeah. So this will be a true test of Lyon's mettle for sure.
Yeah. And then, as if all this on-the-pitch drama isn't enough, you've got this whole other layer of Lyon's off-field issues, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's almost hard to keep up with it at this point. There's the provisional relegation, the transfer ban for January, all this, uncertainty around the finances.
Exactly. And I think, for our listeners, when we say provisional relegation, basically what that means is...
Yeah, explain that a little bit.
Yeah, so for now, they're set to be bumped down a division at the end of the season.
Right.
But it's pending appeal.
So it's not set in stone?
Not set in stone, but the uncertainty is undeniable. And I think that raises a big question for me is how is that going to affect the players?
Right.
Are they going to be demoralized by this, or are they going to, kind of band together, use it as fuel to fight even harder?
Because we see it both ways, right?
We do, yeah, absolutely. History shows us it can go either way.
Some teams they crumble under pressure, and then others, it's like they're using it as fuel to the fire.
Some thrive off of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we'll just have to see how Lyon reacts.
Yeah, for sure.
But, speaking of players, are there any individuals like on either side that you're like, okay, these are the guys to watch?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. On the Reims side, I think Oumar Diakitéhas has been a real difference maker.
Okay, tell me about him.
All 3 of his goals this season have been game winners.
Ooh, clutch.
Clutch, right.
That's a big-time player.
Yeah, so the question is, can he deliver another clutch performance? And then for Lyon, keep an eye on young Malik Fofana.
Okay.
He's got a real knack for scoring those late goals. Most of his goals have come in the second half.
Oh, interesting.
So, those are 2 guys to keep your eye on.
Okay, so we've got tactical battle brewing, a real psychological edge, to consider, and then key players to watch.
Yeah. And then, of course, we'll see how those off-field issues play into it for Lyon, for sure.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And then before we wrap up, is there any kind of like stat, just one hot stat that you think kind of like points to maybe what we can expect?
Yeah, if you like a fast start, this one's for you. Reims' home games this season have averaged 2 goals in the first half.
Wow.
So don't miss the opening minutes.
Don't even get up to get a snack.
Don't even blink.
Don't even blink because you might miss something.
Yeah, you might miss something crucial.
So we've got, on the one hand, Reims with their amazing home record against Lyon
That home dominance.
and their manager's tactical prowess, right? But then we've got Lyon, this incredible form they've been in.
And the motivation, perhaps, stemming from all the off-field challenges.
Right, right. It's almost like a underdog story in the making.
Could be.
So, I mean, with all that said, what do you think? Do you think Reims can keep up this incredible record?
It's hard to bet against them at home.
Or will Lyon, will their form and their potentially, really galvanized squad, will that be too much?
I think it's going to be a tight one.
It's going to be a tight one.
It really is.
It's anyone's game, and that's the beauty of sport, right?
That's what we love about it.
We just don't know how it's going to unfold.
Yeah, and hopefully we get a really entertaining match.
I think we will.
I think we will too.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks so much.
Great talking to you.
Likewise. And we'll see you next time on the Deep Dive.
See ya.